I can't get over the Leslie Clark urban accent from Kiwi Tits. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. My humor is so dog shit. Just to see her face like Leslie Clark, she just Jason rips ass. Like I can hear like birds singing and peace happening, and all of a sudden she just. Oh Christ. I'm actually somewhat crying right now. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just. Holy shit. Ugh. Oh my gosh, remember the LMG? Oh my god, if you think you're ever bad at a video game, just search up like Dean Takahashi. Yeah, the guy who couldn't even kill, who like literally had struggles with a freaking tentacle from Doom Eternal. How do you do that bad? What? I've actually thought about getting a PC, not really anything for too much gaming, but actually for like a weather, like a cord to like a weather setup system, so I can have a pretty good amount of like RAM and memory. That way I can run some pretty good data models. My dad's hesitant to put more TVs on my wall. Maybe I can make a custom desk, or maybe add a giant ass piece of plywood to my back of my, desk. I have to dump out this combine. Oh, it looks like that flour transferred over to the the bakery. Now, to preface this, for a very long time, this bakery will not run at 100% efficiency. Neither will this place, because I can't provide as much sorghum. For example, okay, so I need to produce about 129,000 flour per month, or per harvest equivalent. I need 129,600 flour per year. Divide this by 13. I need 149,000. I need 150,000 sorghum a year. Again, guys, I'm good. I just a little coffee today because I was laughing my ass off. That's why. $150 of bread. 160 liters of bread so far. Almost a fifth of an entire pallet. Right. Huh. Aww. And I've already almost generated a fifth of the pallet. Usually it takes a facility, or it took one, like, bakery to make a pallet. Like, 2 months to make a pallet. Now, I can make about, let's see, half a pallet a month. I can now make 5 pallets per month at max. Man, I'm watching a video that's made by Nexpo, and he collabs with Crowley. Holy shit, that's better than the combination of peanut butter and jelly. Nick Crowley is amazing. Generating so much. Quarter of a pallet that's already been made already. Cannot wait to get that big cedar. Once I do, I'm gonna start thinking about expanding, getting more land. After I get 9, 7, and 6 and merge them together, my plan is to acquire field number 91. After I get those fields, I'm gonna upgrade my combine. Yoink. I want AF11. I really want AF11. Screw a spouse and screw a house. I want the AF11. 20,000 liters of capacity, 775 horsepower, variable CVT, 115 liters of diesel. It takes a while of harvesting to get it full. I'll shut the hell up now because I'm annoying. Oh, I'm missing some sorghum. Look how beautiful it is. Just look at all the sorghum getting swept in. Probably hovers because all that crap would definitely clog up the entire harvester and maybe reduce efficiency, I'm guessing. I'm just looking down at the piece of paper I wrote. The fact that I made $411,000 in this game just from cutting trees is actually kind of bonkers. Done with this field. How much diesel do I have? 99 liters. Oh, shit. Bam. Man. We could probably generate at least 100,000 sorghum a year. Half a pallet of bread already. Again, it sounds like we're going slow, but you gotta realize that one of our old bakeries produced basically a pallet every 2 months. This bad boy can produce 5 pallets a month if you supply it correctly. Which is actually kind of nuts if you think about it. Shoot, man, I need to keep an eye on that diesel. I'm gonna be destined for a refuel here after this harvest. This harvest. I need fuel. I need diesel. Ooh, look at that bad boy. Aw, shoot, I should have gotten one of those. Have you exterminated the server, my friend? Oh, he grew up so fast. Hey, look at Wyatt, man. You're taking after me, man. You're basically giving the lobby so much hell that you're basically driving it to the verge of extinction. I'm like, if you don't know what's happening, my cousin is playing Fortnite. He's just basically blasting the shit out of some people is what it sounds like. Yeah, this combine is braking at a slower rate than my other one. That's great. I have a new combine, new tractor, good header. I got an okay planter. My cultivator's kind of shit though. It could be way better. I would get a better cultivator, but honestly, I'm just gonna skip it, which might take me a bit. I'm gonna invest into this bad boy. Where is it? What? What? Alright, right here. This is what I really, really want. This will auto-cultivate. It skips a whole, like, step of the process. No more cultivating and then planting, it's just all one thing. Also, it's fertilizer integrated, which means that it can actually fertilize, seed, and cultivate, making it an absolute beautiful tool. However, it does actually have, you know, the only problem is its crop is limited. I'm gonna have to dump this bad boy out. Yeah, it sucks I have to go all the way over there, but I don't really care at all. I could buy, you know what? I could buy a quad track, but honestly, what I'm gonna like sell the Magnum. I don't know if I'll sell the Magnum to get the quad track, although it's a little bit more expensive. I'd rather just buy a quad track because at this point I really need 2 vehicles. I need 2 tractors, and yeah. I'll honestly just probably have to save up for either another Magnum or a quad track, and I won't sell the or the Magnum I have right now. I will not complain though. That Magnum, or this quad track, look at this bad boy. 715 horsepower, twin diesel, or what is that? Twin turbocharged diesel engine. The Case IH Quad Track 715 has been redesigned from the ground up to handle its 700 plus horsepower engine. The most powerful tractor Case has manufactured. I have dumped 85 sorghum. Like I calculated I'd get 68,000 sorghum from field 8 and then 3 to 5, or field 8 and then field 3 to 5. And now, honestly, I could probably get like an extra 30,000 sorghum. I'm already up to 80,000. Let's say 5,000 sorghum, maybe. Or 90,000 sorghum is how much we've made. power, you know, power drop or whatever surge. I can't wait to get the big combine with the big header. I'm actually kind of contemplating just cutting down more trees. Because honestly, I want to cut some trees down I'm going to cut down anyway. It's like, should I honestly just start cutting down trees? Just let people harvest and go cut down some trees? I mean, that little small plot of land. Wait, half this was like literally, what? I'd say almost a third of this had trees on it, right? And it literally generated $400,000. There's not a lot of trees over there, though. Someone's getting pissed. What? Yeah, I know I have to drag up my entire combine all the way over here. I don't care. What the hell? I hear that guy. What the hell? Is there a kid screaming on your lobby? What's up? I remember you. You play. Wait, did you join me there in Phantom Forces? Labaxos? I'm honestly almost sick to my stomach. I don't know if I might be doing any for Phantom Forces. Long. It's good to see you, but apparently, I feel like not. Oh yeah, I almost feel a little sick to my stomach. I don't know if I'm really gonna get into it again. Not just because of that, but it's been on a downhill spiral, and I'm honestly really ashamed and disgusted of how Stylus handled their situation. They had a job to protect their community, and they should have. It is an effing shame. I remember Phantom Forces having like 50k players at a given point on the computer version. Now on the computer version, I mean like as if like a year ago, it's really rare to see them get past 10k. And on console, it's very, very lucky if they can break past 1,000. Honestly, with the death or with the downfall of Phantom Forces, I don't know if I'm going to be really involved in Roblox anymore. Because I've learned my lesson. What happens is that you get invested to a game, and that game dies, and it feels like all those hours and all that time just gone. I'd rather play Farming Simulator where my progress stacks up and I can store it for years. That's a really big shame because Phantom Forces is a pretty good game, or at least it was. Honestly, and look, I know what people are gonna say. Go to like Arsenal or like Bad Business or Rivals. I wanted to play it again because I feel like to a certain degree you could maybe separate art from the creator, but with the allegations of some of the people, especially Access Angles, I just don't feel comfortable. Honestly, to let people know, I was a very big Arsenal player. I had a good amount of kills on Arsenal. I was pretty decent at it. But I kind of switched over to Phantom Forces. Honestly, I might be semi-retiring unless they do some drastic update and fix their shit and get their shit together. I'm not coming back. Honestly, it's at the very least, I'm very glad I did not spend 1 penny on Phantom. You know, honestly, in my opinion, Phantom Forces is a really good game. The dev team, I used to really hold them to high regard, but I don't think I can do that anymore. And I don't feel like I'm comfortable saying Stylus is a good developer team. Like, well, they're good at like developing guns to a certain degree. They're good at putting content, but they are not good in terms of community. Like, come on, dude. Someone showed an NSFW picture of a furry on the actual official Twitch. Dude, whatever, if you're into that stuff, kind of weird, not my thing, but look, it's undeniable that a big majority of people who play Phantom Forces and Roblox as a whole are kids, who shouldn't be seeing that type of shit. Honestly, again, it just really pisses me off. I remember when I actually noticed that Access Angles was removed. I'm like, hey, didn't they remove a developer? But, yeah. Like, I'm not sorry when I say this. How hard is it to not talk inappropriately to kids? How difficult is it? Like, there is no excuse. I'm a big social person, and I know not to talk like that to kids. It's disgusting. It's unexcusable. Apparently, there's some creeps on Phantom Forces, and here's the problem. If there was a creep, and, you know, they got rid of the guy, here's the thing. I would be really, really accepting if Stylus just got rid of him. If they found out they got rid of him, this was 2016. This is basically in the game's infancy. It's 2025. Almost 9 years, almost 10 years. Actually, no, almost 9. But still, 9. That's unexcusable. If I heard somebody was doing that type, or thinking, saying, or doing that type of shit in my game, their ass is gone. And yeah, they're only sorry that they got exposed. Again, if this was an incident where they got caught, or they found somebody and they got rid of them on day one, that's different, okay? Because honestly, again, like, let's say the guy is a creep, and they just find out he's a creep, like, just then, right? And, you know, all the evidence came out on the day they found out, and they got rid of him. That's acceptable, alright? Because, you know, they just found out. But not 1, not 2, but almost 9 years they've been covering it up. Stylus, this isn't like, oh, someone's a furry, or someone's, like, you know, someone, this is an actual, like, pred. Like, this is a person who can be legally charged with what they're doing. This is a person that can literally go on the registry, and you're hiding it. In fact, again, I like I will say, I like Phantom Forces. The developer team, awful behind it. Just like I like Minecraft. I love Minecraft and I love Minecraft, right? Oh, I can't talk. I like Minecraft. I love it every day. It's my favorite game. I don't like Microsoft a whole lot. Honestly, I could separate art from the creator, but with how Phantom Forces and Stylus has been doing it, I don't know. I'm very concerned. Plus, the player base is kind of like declining. If it dips below 100, there's no way I'm coming back. At least I had fun. What? What, Wyatt? It doesn't matter. Okay, so my friend just asked, what if the miner contact them first? That's like saying, okay, a guy came over to my house, and, you know, I killed him, and it's not my fault because he came to me. No. It does not matter. If a kid comes to a person, right? If they go to a person and start talking, it's the adult's responsibility to not talk inappropriately and to shut down any NSFW contents. If a kid came to me and talked like that, I would shut that shit down, block him, and possibly have to report, or should I say report them to CPS or something like that. The thing you shouldn't do is engage in it and keep going. Like, bruh. Like, it would have been one thing if the guy stopped talking to the kid. He kept it going. He had to keep it going. He couldn't shut his mouth, and therefore, he dug himself a hole. If a kid starts talking like that, and you, like, shut that shit down, and you don't allow them to say that, or you maybe even, like, you know, turn them in, that's acceptable. What isn't acceptable is when you keep talking to the kid in that way and egging it on. That's illegal. That is grooming. That is a no-no. At least in our good society, that is. Again, I'm glad I didn't put a penny into the game. again, it sucks because Phantom Forces itself, again, is a good game. It's so fun. But the developers just, I don't know. Pissing me off, man. Why are there so many PDF files? I'm sorry I have to say that because I don't want to get censored. Like, what is it with 2024, my guy? Okay, guys, I have a challenge for you. Very hard. Don't touch or communicate inappropriately or groom kids. I know it's really difficult, apparently, for people in the modern world. Don't be a creep. You know what? I used to have speech teachers because I am on the spectrum, and they taught me a good lesson. There are things that need to stay in your head. There are things that should not come out of here. There are things that should not ever come out of here and should stay in there. What? Oh, God. Again, it really sucks because Phantom Forces was a huge game. I remember when it came out, it had like 50,000 people on it. And I remember when like Xbox and PlayStation, like PlayStation got Roblox, and the amount of new PS players that like joined was nuts. I gave them hell. Honestly, the two things are, one, the allegations, which are true, I guess, and then two, the player base. I don't think it'll go up. Actually, do you have your PlayStation on? Okay, if you can do it, the only thing I want you to do is go to Phantom. I want you to see how many people are on it. I really want to know the player base, but I don't want to end my stream. Okay, I'm having my cousin who has a PlayStation 5. He's gonna hopefully go on and check how many players are on Phantom. Last time I checked, do you have a Discord? I wouldn't mind staying connected. I have a Discord. I don't go into it because there's not a whole lot of people. I need to though. Look on my community page. I should have a link to join it. If it doesn't join, I'm sorry. I'm very bad at Discord. How many they got? Like 500, 300? Actually, Phantom Forces has not died down. I'm very surprised they have 900 people playing. That's a very good time. I really want to accept their apology, but I feel like they were apologizing because they got caught. Like, honestly, if they were really sorry about this bullshit, they would have shut it down years ago. I don't even know what I was doing 9 years ago. And here's a big tip to developers. If that shit happens, don't hide it. Because here's the thing. What's gonna happen is every single day that you hide shit like that, it's gonna haunt you way later in life. Stylus, they could have turned that shit on. They could have turned that shit in on day one, and this would have never happened. No. This would have never happened. I would not be talking about it like I am right now. However, they maliciously got out of their way to cover everything up. That is why I have a transparency clause. I don't cover myself up because it bites you in the ass. I'm honest. Okay, what's the bill? $1,375 to refill my diesel tank. Diesel is more expensive than gasoline. Again, I feel like if I ever had to play Phantom Forces, I want to find a way to forgive him, but I barely could do that. You know what? I will say they better remove every single skin of anybody that was a creep. They better blast the person as well. Listen, I'm not a big fan of harassment, but if you're a creep, I just don't care. You go out of your way to endanger people that can't defend themselves. I don't have respect for you. Developer. Semamorphous. I played with Semamorphous on my computer once. Not like directly with him, but he was in my lobby. I played with one of the devs myself. And the devs, like the Semaphorism, I think that's what his name was. He was a pretty cool guy. It's kind of weird that I've actually publicly, not really kind of like had a one-to-one discussion, but I've actually publicly met with a developer in a game before. Yeah, it was the Roblox Diddy party. Again, I really want to like believe they're sorry, but if they were sorry, they would have not done this shit years ago. Like, I can't stress it enough. This is not excusable behavior. This is disgusting. And it should not go unpunished. It should never. What? I cannot hear you, Wyatt. Your mic's cutting out. Yeah, Call of Robloxia 5 was the predecessor to Phantom Forces. Nice talking to you. I'm sorry it had to be negative and shit, but honestly, I guess that's what it is. Now I think of it, I've never really got the, like, furry shit in it. Which, honestly, I'm pretty neutral. Just don't be a creep. Like, I don't care who you are or really mind. Just don't be a creep. Don't be disgusting. But the people on, like, what do you call it? Phantom Forces, they went a bit too far. Juke. Oh, that guy, yeah. Like, why? Like, why? Why? Why are people weird? Can't you move these things now? You can actually move this thing now. Look at this. This is gonna look so nice. Oh, that guy was talking is it was a weirdo. And he's using the L86 too. What a freaking joke. All this bullshit and he can't even use a good gun. Yeah. Just bad. That's it. That's what it is. Look how beautiful my Combine looks after a nice wash. Bruh. On the actual... my reaction to the guy showing... My reaction to the Silas or Axis angle literally showing his NSFW furry freaking keypad. Thank goodness it's censored, but this is my reaction. Can you guys tell what my favorite color is? Yeah, nasty by the way. Mate, did they have that furry site linked in the Discord? Why? Why are you linking a naughty furry site in a Discord of kids? Why? Oh, I love the color, or the texture, the tracks. By the way, guys, big announcement. I will be resuming college next week. However, I first go to college tomorrow or on Wednesday. I am very proud to be in the college with the same professors as I will be going today or last semester. And they kick ass. I'm super happy. They don't waste time. They don't bitch and complain. They're amazing, awesome professors. Hashtag not sponsored. You know what's interesting? If you actually look, sometimes the paint will chip. Like if I go over here, you can definitely probably see a little bit of chipping. Let's see. Like look at this. If I look on the edge, oh, actually, I'm like, you can kind of see some chipping on the edges. See it? Or that auger has its paint being chipped. Coward. Bro left when the message just got exposed. What a coward. Chicken ass bitch. The hell is this thing? Oh, it's a baler. Is this like some sort of bale crusher? Oh no, it's not. I can kind of see. I thought it was bale crusher because they like grind up all the bales and stuff, but no. Okay, let's go see what... How much do I got? Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pallets of bread. F yeah. Honestly, instead of taking all the pallets out and storing them, I really do think that actually 5,000 times 12 is 60,000. I can store that bread. But if it was 100% efficient, or 100% efficiency, I would be able to store the bread. Ooh. Hey, does that look familiar, people? Okay, I would buy this. I really want to buy this because, like, I want a separate thing. But honestly, I'll just use the skitzer. I'll deal with it. And look at that! Look at that trailer right there. That is the best trailer in the game. Just hanging out here. What? Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful set of tools? November is the month. Okay, that's before December, of course, and that's when I saw the bread. I have 8,000 bread just sitting here. Holy shite. What? Oh. 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 Damn, look at that light. It is just doing its job. You know what's awesome is that this bread is stacking. It's like lining up in layers of two, so I could just pick it up and then just move it over here. That's nice that I have them like right here. How does California look like New York with the wildfires? Oh, like the air. Yeah, the sky. That's sad. Holy shit! How much is there? We are literally the Walter White of bread. Say my name. Walter Whitebread? You're goddamn right. Oh my god, it just keeps coming. Yeah, we are just producing way more bread. I'm gonna tell you guys an actual life tip. If you need a vehicle that does everything, just buy a skidster. Seriously. We have made, well, minus that one pallet because I don't think it really counts. We have made about, I want to say, $80,000 from that harvest so far. Actually, let's look at the, You know, I'm honestly, I'm not really shedding my boots. I feel like bread is a good thing to start with because it's very simple. By the way, you were correct. I did not get $30,000 from wood chips. I got 411. And with that money was just enough money to buy this. I generated 15 trailerfuls plus 5,000 liters of wood chips. Let's see. I generated over 425,000 liters of wood chips, and I sold them all for $411,000. Honestly, I'm gonna cut some more trees down. Not tonight, not soon. But yeah. I'm thinking about the canned stuff. Noodle. Honestly, look at that. It takes eggs though. I wonder if eggs are collected automatically. Because I remember back in 2012 when you had to actually automatically collect the eggs. Like, no, you had to manually collect them and drag them to some sorry ass place in the middle of nowhere. But look at my new factory. My new, like, little manufacturing area. So, I used all the money from the wood chips to basically buy the Magnum, and all the money I've been saving up from all those soybeans to build this plant. Today is probably the best farming simulator day I've ever had on this, like, game. We've made at least $84,000 off this bread so far. I mean, I'm like, oh, it's not that much. You gotta remember, I harvested in like, what? I harvested all the way back in August, and I got 80,000 because I now make 10 times the amount. You might be wondering, oh, don't you make 10? No, Because I had two bakeries, two small bakeries, two small grain mills. So yeah, now I have upgraded my manufacturing facility. And my next piece of equipment is going to be that seeder. Okay, so we have this and this. So together, I could probably sell this for at least $40,000. Let's just say 40,000. If I do that, I'd have 180,000. And yeah, I'd have to get like 70,000 more dollars. I might take out a loan and get that seeder early because I'm very, very invested into it. Because honestly, I think if I get my hands on that seeder, that will provide a really nice upgrade to my already growing stonks. What? Yeah, I dumped 100,000 sorghum in, and I only have 39,000 remaining, which that's good. We are processing this very efficiently. We're not able to produce enough sorghum to 100% or run the thing at 100% efficiency, which means that it'll always like dry out at some point until we refill it. But honestly, having that system or that facility dry out and I have to replenish it is better than me having to wait 2 years for one harvest worth of sorghum to process. Dude, look at the size of the Skidster and the Magnum compared to each other. That's actually astounding. Literally, the wheel of a Magnum is as big as this tab for a Skidster. Oh, by the way, we sold our forklift, and we bought the Skidster because, honestly, from having one of these vehicles in real life, Skidsters are extremely useful. They're very nice machines, and they can get a lot done. Yes, I'm not kidding you. I can operate a Skidster in real life. It's very easy, and it's so fun. That how much bread do we have pumped out? Watch this. I have to be careful because I might do that. I might press X 2 times, so I better be careful. Oh, there's no bread produced from it, but we just have to be patient. Do I do it? Do I honestly just take out a $100,000 loan and go and get this, Honestly, I think I can just use the seeder I have now. And if I think with the amount of bread we can generate, we will actually get, a good amount, we'll get enough money to basically buy the blue seeder. And yeah, I all the wood chips that I gathered, I put it towards my Magnum. I'm so happy and prideful to have a Magnum. I've been waiting so long for this vehicle, so long for this tractor, and now I finally got my hands on one. And let me tell you, they are good. The only problem about them is that unlike the older versions, the newer ones can't really, they cannot have a front end loader. I just remembered, I actually don't want to plant this season because it's not a good time to plant. So now we're gonna do 100% sorghum. That way we can do all bread. So soybeans are gonna be off the table for a bit. I could technically buy all this field. So let's see. Actually, I need to start making some calculations. $108,000 plus 182.5 plus 225. Let's just say 0.7. I need $516,000. I could technically, again, as I'm saying, take out a loan. I could buy each field piece by piece, but I want to buy it in a whole sweep. Oh my gosh, what if I bought this field right here, and I take out all the... give me a second. What if I bought this field, and I just took out all the trees? Which should probably take a while. Take out all these trees. Maybe. And then chip them, and send them, and sell them. And I use the money from that to buy this. By the way, I want to see what the hell this shed is. I feel like maybe if I had some landscaping money, I could definitely take out all these trees and I could really, like, perfect this. Even as one section, fields like 7 and 6 especially are actually very nice. Honestly, if I ever got this property, I would just sell this. I'm going to demolish this shed. I'm going to put soil all over here. And I'm going to kind of like maybe chisel it down. Maybe even get rid of this road. I might even incorporate a bunch of this into farmland. Which would be a little bit expensive. It would take a lot of money because not only would I have to landscape, which is expensive. But I'd have to get rid of all these trees. But these trees would definitely pay off the landscaping bills. Like, let's see, that's 14.7 meters. That's an elm. That's 19 meters. There's some big-ass 21 meters. Why are you breathing in the mic so hard, Wyatt? You fine? You're asleep, yeah, let's see. Honestly... I could really, like, all these big trees, I would definitely estimate I could probably get at least $500,000 off all these trees. Honestly, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see, if I buy field 9, field 6, oh my gosh. I buy all of those trees. And, look, I like trees. But I might, I mean, they don't affect the environment in this game, so I don't feel that bad about eliminating them. Maybe I could plant some more trees on this tree line right here, or this area right here where I will not ever touch. Perhaps one day I will, like, you know, expand this field out a little bit. Actually, like that, it doesn't really need to expand in this direction, but I could also cut a lot of these trees down. That's actually a very good idea. Buy this land, cut the trees, sell them for wood chips, use that money to buy this land, use that money from those wood chips to buy all of some pretty good equipment. Honestly, that might be a very good idea. That is a cheesy but very good idea. That's it. That's what we're doing. That's a very good idea. Will it take a hell of a long time to basically just get rid of all these trees? Yes. But here's the thing. As I'm doing this, I can have my AI workers help me out by, you know, essentially just farming for me while I cut down the trees. AI workers can't cut down trees. I can. Again, I'm going to repeat the plan. Honestly, you're sleeping, aren't you? Oh. Like this, like I could probably expand the field out a little bit using some of this land. But even if I don't, you know, expand it immediately, what? Let's say it's not gonna let me cut that, is it? Like even this big ass shagbark tree could get me at least a trailer full of chips. I mean, look, right on this right here, from my cursor all the way through here was trees, and that got me 400 grand. Here's the thing. Here's why I'm interested in this. What if I could not only use the chips to buy this land, but to buy a great combine, an AF11. Yes, I just upgraded my combine, but if I could upgrade it again and get a better one, bingo. That is capitalism, my friend. It doesn't matter who is being screwed over or effed over at the end of the day, as long as your pockets are getting really, really fat. I could even buy some of these fields right here. Honestly, I could. I could just knock down. And again, I'm a pretty decent tree hugger in real life, but I wouldn't really mind just knocking these down over here. I will definitely try to put some trees up because I don't want to have a barren wasteland of like treelessness. But at the same time, that is a very good idea. What? What are you talking about? I'm interested about this like little forest down here. I don't know if I'll get rid of this. Maybe, I don't know. I know I'm gonna probably try to get rid of this little shed here. Honestly? Like, look at, like, even like at field 7. Like, let's see the land here. You know, honestly, here's also what I really think of. I could honestly just plant them back anytime I want. I could literally go to construction. I could literally go to sculpting, and I could just put a tree right here. Like I could put a couple trees down right now. I really could. I could cut that tree down, can't I? I don't know. I might get out for a night or take a break here in a second. Honestly. Don't blame you. Oh, I could cut this tree down. Oh my god, I just realized. Couldn't you just technically cut this down and chip? You could technically cut this tree down, chip it, and just replant it. I keep this tree here for now, because I don't feel like cleaning it up. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I don't know if I'll come back tonight, but yeah. here's what I'm thinking. Maybe tomorrow we buy this land. And you know what? Rays, you don't have the cedar. You're going to grind for the cedar. Yes, we are. But hear me out. On our land, we literally destroyed all these trees right in this section. And it was only a third full, and we got $411,000. Almost $500,000 from that. Honestly, with this land right here, if we cut down all these trees, I'm not trying to be like a tree murderer, but all those trees right there, that's a lot of money. If I could just log them. And, honestly, here's the thing. I could just log them, just destroy all the trees, and I could replant them, and I would still make money. I could do that on my property, but I don't really want to. Kind of feel a little too cheesy. Yeah, I'll be back. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah.